Good evening. My name is Paul Souders. I live in Seattle, Washington, and I've worked as a professional photographer for more than 30 years. First, I want to thank everyone involved with organizing and judging this year's 2014 Asferico Nature Photography Awards. It's an incredible honor to be awarded the grand prize, and I'm deeply sorry that I cannot be there to celebrate with you this evening. As I looked over the list of other winning photographers, I feel humbled to share the exhibition walls with such great artists and their work. Working as a wildlife photographer is a wonderful privilege that allows us to explore nature and to see some of the most beautiful and inspiring places and animals on Earth. It is literally a ticket to adventure. But I have come to see that it is also a huge responsibility. It is up to each of us now to bear witness. It's our duty to record and to share the beauty of what we see, whether it's at the Arctic Circle, on the African savanna, or in the Amazon rainforest. To show our viewers around the world that these are places worth seeing, worth treasuring, and worth protecting. This image of a swimming polar bear in Canada's Hudson Bay was made in 1/800th of a second, but it took months of planning and weeks of travel to get there. I carried a small powerboat more than 2,000 miles from my home in Seattle to the end of the road in the little town of Gillam, Manitoba in central Canada. I backed the boat down a dirt ramp into Nelson River and set off towards Hudson Bay, more than 70 miles distant. I spent weeks slowly motoring north along the remote and exposed coastline, often completely alone. Hudson Bay is actually a vast inland sea, more than 800 miles long and up to 600 miles wide. It took me nearly 6 weeks to travel close to 1,500 nautical miles to reach the Arctic Circle. Many days I struggled with bad weather, worse food, engine trouble, and outdated, inaccurate charts. But every time that I saw a polar bear in the wild, I knew that it was worth all the trouble. I spotted this adult male polar bear swimming about 60 miles south of the Arctic Circle. The winter's ice had long melted, and he was swimming in the open water miles from shore. I wanted a picture that would show that polar bears are truly marine mammals, that they are as strong in the water as they are on the ice. I followed him with a small inflatable Zodiac as he swam. He soon grew curious and came in closer. Using a 6-foot pole, I lowered my camera in its underwater housing into the water. Maybe we were both a little surprised, the polar bear when he saw his reflection in the dome, and me when he took a swing at it with his paws. The picture was over in an instant, but I hope that it captures the power and the dangerous beauty of these bears in the wild. And it also illustrates the dangers that they face from a warming climate and the loss of the Arctic pack ice that they call home. Most of all, I hope that people understand that these animals and their Arctic environment are worth saving. Again, I want to thank you for this honor. Mille grazie.